Hello everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Time for a bit of deja vu. First things first though, obviously I have re-cleared these spiders and something made me a little bit nervous, and that was that when you use the Bonfire Ascetic on this bonfire here, which we've actually done, so this area is a New Game Plus now, the necromancers out here didn't respawn, so I went forward a little bit and died just to double check that things are as I want them to be. Before we actually set off into this zone though, I am going to go ahead and visit Druff? Is it? No, Duff, there we go. Because we do now have 4 Twinkling Titanite, and so we will go ahead and upgrade our staff once more. That'll probably make the boss fight feel fairly similar in New Game Plus anyway, just because we've got double the amount of soul spears and we're going to do extra damage through this. Here we are. I'm gonna make this even higher. There we are. It's plus. Is that actually plus 4? Yeah, I think it is. Check. Yeah, it's actually plus 4. So we just need the Twinkling Titanite now to be like up once more, and that's finished. I think it's twinkling anyway. Let me double check. Is it twinkling or is it a slab? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Surely if it was a slab, we'd be able to do it now anyway. Just check. Yeah, 1's 5 twinkling. Cool. Be gone. He has such a smooth way of saying that. Be gone. Okay. Gone will be. So back to the Brightstone Cove. Again, I always just clear the spiders out because I get my nerves otherwise. That means obviously they're slightly tougher. And you get 2 red ones as well. The thing to do is when you get here, you just want to move over this way. And then use Soul Spear as the spiders collect the door. Especially if these guys haven't respawned, so pretty safe doing that. Weirdly enough, when I was doing it, the red ones didn't drop down until after you defeat all the other ones. Like if you stay in here, they drop down with them, but out here they kind of stayed stuck to the roof, and then you just walk back in and pick off the 2 red ones on their own, which is kind of handy. I'm going to go ahead and use an effigy so we can use and abuse the summon again. Just because there's going to be some nasty goings on as we move forward. Now, I also want to point out that the way I've done it, so I've obviously come back and immediately used the Bonfire Ascetic before going through the rest of the area. I want to point out that's probably not the most efficient use of the Bonfire Ascetic. You obviously could go around and collect everything we're about to collect now, and then use the Bonfire Ascetic and then get some extra loot as well. Which is probably the advisable way, but I kind of didn't want to end up doing this all twice. Where did you come from? What? Hey, whoa! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I don't even know where they came from. They must have come from the other end. How strange. Oh well, it's no matter. I think that's the first time I've lost souls. I must have lost like 20k. Damn it. Right, so they came from this way. They must have come from over here. Is it these? Yes, it was. So as I was saying about strange respawn zone for the Bonfire Ascetic, they didn't aggro on me before. That's really weird. Okay, round 2. Wow, 2 human effigies in one channel in one episode. I mean, we're doing fine for them, I guess. So now I'm gonna have another go at this. Oh, come on. Now GSA, as you can see, is still fine for the spiders. But these kind of human ones take a few extra shots, so you may want to switch to the heavy one for these. Obviously we are going to end up using a few herbs at the end of this again, I imagine, so bear that in mind. Bring you along. Come on. Where are you? I know you're there. Anything respawning here? I can't remember whether or not I dropped the same thing when we came through here last time. But this item on the left gave me a slab and a chunk. And I can't remember whether or not it did that the first time it came through. So, may well have upgraded the item that you get from that as well. Which would be a decent way of getting some extra slabs if you need them. I mean, we're on 4. Now, I don't want to say the word extreme, but it's somewhat unlikely that you're going to need 4 titanite slabs. Now, I suppose you could use them on armor if you want some extra defense, and I haven't upgraded my armor once, right? That is a place where I could be slightly tougher if I wanted to be. But for this style of playing this build specifically, probably isn't all that good. If you are playing a heavy armor build and you're like tanking hits and stuff, maybe that's a good thing for you to do. But that is a serious investment of upgrade stones when you don't really get all that many. Now you can of course buy extras in Majula right now because I can't remember her name now. The lady that sells them is there, and as you defeat the bosses, she'll actually begin to sell better ones. Let's break that. Oh, come on. Might as well just had them aggro on me, hadn't I? Come on then. Go on, Basher. There's more in there. Go get them. Yeah, there we go. Not all of them. There we are. I come in here before. I feel like I did. Double check what else is kind of. Let's come back for me. Right, get some torches again. Sure. Got this. Now then, I don't know if you can cheese him. What we have here is. Go on, knock him off. That'd be great. Okay, that's probably pretty much him dead. Maybe not quite dead, but it's gonna hurt him. Stuff like that always makes me happy. Probably happier than it should. I feel like that one in particular is a bit cheeky because it doesn't tell you he's invading. It just kind of is there. And you kind of heard, he kind of appears as well. Oh, come on. GSA hog. Now, of course, we have the key. I think it fits this one. I know it gets the other one that's in the area with the swarm of spiders. No, it doesn't do this one. Okay. I can't remember how I get in there now. How strange. Make sure we deal with these. We could probably use Hush to sneak by these, which I guess is why Bashful Ray has it on. Maybe he's the clue. But because we've got a swarm of spiders to fight anyway, I don't really think it's worth it. Ooh. So yeah, like for example, that item over there that I didn't pick up is probably... Let's check what it is. Torch. Completely worthless, look. Absolutely not worth doing that for, right? I have, however, got to learn where we get a faint stone from. This, I suppose it doesn't hurt that much. Peasant attire. Titanite chunk slab shard. Maybe we should have got that in the previous episode. Chunk slab shard. What else have we got here that I might want to pick up? No, that's it. Okay. So yeah, I suppose, yeah, if I'd done that before, I'd have got an extra titanite slab, which I guess is a significant loss, but I wouldn't have used it anyway. This guy's just going to aggro. Fine. At least this time maybe Battle Ray will attract the spiders a bit. Let's deal with the spiders while they're all on Ray. He actually has Firestorm, and it kind of annoys me that he's not using it. Oh, you get it. He was so close to that as well. I guess that's probably what they put Bashful Ray in for, to feel this. Here, soul, go pied resin. Yes, you again. Come on. Burn the bone, should you need it? Probably don't. So now we're going to go in here. Hint of obvious trap. Now I'm going to choose not to bring the second summon in because I'm probably going to de-summon Bashful Ray in favour of the hunter to take down with this. Brightstone Key. I can't remember when they aggro. They're going to aggro now. Yeah. Back. Right, Great Fireball, Fire Seed. Nothing really huge for us, I suppose. That Great Sword's going to be cool for some people. Bashful Ray there, eating all that damage to the face. They really gave the NPC summons a lot of health in this. Come on then, Manhunter O'Hara. I'm sure you're an archer. Probably going to be really useful in this bit with all the spiders, if I'm honest. Yeah. 2 bows. Wow, you greedy. Nothing up here. Just double checking. You know when you're paranoid. We kind of came through here pretty quick in the last one. Where are you? I remember now. Can't get it from this end apparently. There we go. Where's the other one? Tried to sneak around. There it is. Sorry, did we get you, mate? I'm not sorry. That was a complete lie. Oop, I fell off. I've been sorry about that. Okay. Continue making our way down. Jump on some herb and get to the bottom. So yeah, I would say it's frustrating, but most of this you still need to kill all the way down. Just otherwise it's going to chase you, and then if you're going to try and bring summons in, the summons will fight them anyway. Nice way to farm Fire Lock Stones as well, apparently. It's good that we got an extra one of them. I suppose something I didn't say about the Rat Covenant specifically was that if you are going to use that as a Covenant, I didn't realize they could actually come through the web. That seems a bit cheap, actually. If you are going to use that as a Covenant and you want to set a load of traps up, probably best to wait until you're on the new game state that you plan to fight in, because it will reset between playthroughs. This is one of them down. Come on then, let's just run to the bottom. That's the best thing to do here, really, isn't it? Just get out of the way. Getting you down. This is where being spells only is going to be a huge disadvantage, because just well, we're running out now because we had to deal so much extra damage to things that seem more resistant to the magic. My god, so many. I'm going to be down to Soul Spear in a minute. Damn. Manhunter's doing okay. Bashful Ray's going. Oh, you're finally using a Pyromancy, are you? There's the last spot. That's why I thought there was something behind that post, look. Simpleton Spice. Completely forgot about that in the last one as well. Someone's going to be yelling. And it's going to be Paul. I'm not wasting a Soul Spear. Although, to be fair, if I can use one Soul Spear and then burn a... that one stuck up onto me good there. That could have been a death. If I use one Soul Spear and then use a Spice, it'll come back. So actually, that's probably vaguely more efficient. Come on, then. I should actually get one back per instance. So let's do that. There we go. Completely wasted that, really. Oh, we can have 3. I didn't realize we could have 3. Okay. Let's see how hilarious this is. Now, this is probably going to be a disadvantage because this actually gives the boss more health. I can't believe we've got 3 summons in. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's just burn these 2 herbs, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Luckily we have a fair few of these wilted dusk herbs. In fact, I'm going to put that in here just in case I need it during the fight. Because if I get like halfway through and I'm out of cast, I'm going to regret not doing it. Oh yeah, nearly full, that's fine. Okay, so we want to switch to GSA. These are still one-shotting normal spiders, so not too bad. We probably want to make a beeline straight to the side as well. Because he's going to hit way harder now. Oh, you don't die in one shot. That's not fair. So many. So they upped the health of the ones in the boss fight considerably for the new game plus. It's going to do the beam. Get out of the way of that. Now, hopefully they're going to deal with the spiders there. Let's get some of this on. Nope, spiders still coming for me. Even though I shouldn't have left them, right? I'm a victim of not following my own advice here. What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah, there we go. I mean, it's taking a lot of damage. It's still got 4 casts left. Oh, why did it do the forward thing? It's not going to stay still for a second with 3 summons in here. It's going to be a pain in the ass. There we go, get that. What are you doing? No. What? Oh, went the other way. Okay. Thought it was coming for me. Can't believe you can bring 3 summons into here. That's hilarious. Yes, no, I think it's poison. I was thinking it was acid for a second, but I bet that's poison. It would be quite mean if we lost durability. I'm just looking at my staff now and thinking, ooh, let's stop that from breaking. Come on now. They must up the health of the summons in New Game Plus then. Because it seems crazy they're going to survive this. Come on. Wow, the hunter got good in there. Do the swing. Yeah, get out of the way of that. There we go. It's done. Spiders go in. Get away. No, get off. That's a bad time for you to come. Only 75k? I thought it was supposed to be 84 on New Game Plus. Yeah, I was going to say, these don't always disengage. Just be careful of them. Now, where's the Pale Drake Soul? Is it this? Last nothing happened. Did I get it? Where is it? Where's my soul? There it is. That's what I wanted. Good. So I can actually chomp most of this, which is nice. Give us a bit of a power up for doing it. I need to remember how we get through that door now. That's going to bug me. Did we kill you again? We do. I can't remember what we got off you last time. Fragrant branch, but I don't think you can get multiple fragrant branches from him. Oh, you can. Dark Quartz ring +1 as well. Okay, I did not know that worked. I was fairly confident you got the right amount of fragrant branches for each playthrough, but I was wrong. Happily wrong. I mean, it still takes a Bonfire Ascetic to get an extra one, but still. Okay, so we want to chomp both of those. Oh. Nice round 200k. Do not chomp Pale Drake Soul, that'd be bad. Well then, see what kind of power up we can get out of there. Whoa! Trying to attack my power up lady here. Alright, level up. 5 levels. That. So we'll round this out, 3. And then we'll put 1 each in there, like that. Yes. So we don't really need to touch intelligence right now. So I may just power the, what do I call them, survival stats up to 40 now. It's probably the next thing to do. Just because they would die a little bit less. So we've got more stamina, right? I'm running out of stamina less and less. But I want it to be basically very rare as we continue going forward. So we're going to nip back to Brightstone Cove. I can't remember which ones give you which things. I'm pretty sure one effects gives us MLGS. And there's a bit of a discussion to be had here as to how many times you want to run this and what you want, right? You could run this as much as you want. You're going to get plenty of souls from the Pale Drake. I would advise making sure you have at least one Bonfire Ascetic left. That is the only thing that's essential to continual souls. So, at most, I could probably stand to do this once more. The reason for that is you guys will see later, but basically, there's a loop we can do with a, like a mini, I don't want to say mini boss, it kind of is a boss. There's a loop we can do with the boss. There's a Bonfire Ascetic in the boss room. And it drops like 100k souls around. Might be even more. And it's a really good place to level. Another fire stock stone, lovely. Glad we came in and checked this. And so, you're going to want to have enough Bonfire Ascetics for that to work. So this one gives us MLGS, Moonlight Greatsword. As you can see, it requires a lot of investment for my character specifically. 18 strength and 18 dexterity. It has a weight of 8. So when I consider, like, if I add 8 weight to myself now, got something, yeah, something that's 8, it's going to take us up to 46. So that's quite a lot of my mobility invest in that as well. So you need to bear that in mind if you're going to go the Moonlight Greatsword route. And there's a, like, both of them in my opinion have a bit of a trade-off with how we're playing. So not only that, if you start swinging that sword, you're going to be putting yourself in a position where you're taking more damage, which means you're probably going to want more armor on, which means you're going to want to invest into vitality. You're going to probably want to get this up to 20. Whoa, where did you come from? Hey! You were cleared out. Where did you come from? So, sometimes this game just tricks me, I'm sure. So as I was saying, so there's a few trade-offs for becoming more competent in melee, right? Now, there's plenty of reasons to do it. I believe the magic, the MLGS is pure magic damage as well. Let's just have a look at it here. Just have a double check. Not buy item. No. Trade. Yeah, pure magic damage as well. So the reason that's important is because if you have split damage, although it'll look like a bigger total of damage, it's obviously going against 2 defenses, and so you basically take the reductions from that defense twice. So it's pure magic damage, and it'll obviously go through most shields. Has a massive scaling in intelligence. Can we see that on here? No. And so yeah, MLGS is pretty good, but it is going to make you more melee focused, even as a mage. Just for carrying it, right? You're probably going to want better armor on. You're going to want a shield. So it's just going to all round, in my opinion, change the balance that we have here. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. You can take some points out of intelligence and attunement if you wanted to respec in that way. Maybe you could decide that you're not going to do dark if you don't want to do dark. Like we're kind of planning to boost faith once these two have kind of hit where we want them. That's probably what's going to happen here. Instead of that, you might want to go stick a load in vitality, dex and strength, and then, you know, get yourself into that position where you can cause some good damage in melee. That's up to you. Or you can take Crystal Soul Spear, and I'm going to grab this so we can have a look at the damage difference together. Probably going to make this episode a little longer just because we're talking some theory craft here. But so we're going to go to Strayed Cell. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab Crystal Soul Spear. Oh, shut up. Alright, so let's go and hit something with it. And it can be anything really, can't it? It doesn't really matter. Looking at percentage increase more than raw numbers. So we need 2 spaces for this. So we'd have to take off both soul spears to have this on. It has the same amount of casts. And if it's doing less than double damage, then it's probably not worth it for us to farm it that much. We'd probably be better off in a PvE realm. Let's just hit you. You're there, right? So that's doing 1050. And I think that's a 200 damage boost, really. Right, and the reason I'm saying this is because there are some bosses in this, say some. There's a boss in this game. There's a bit of a marathon, and it is the last boss. I want to say names Nashandra or Nadia or something like this, right? Come on out. Come on out. So 1050, 845. So it's just about 200 more damage a shot. And that is good DPS, right? Don't get me wrong. It is good DPS. But it is bad longevity. Like, total damage in a boss fight, you're looking at a difference of between 4,200 and... like... 9,000. So... up to you guys, kind of which one you prefer. I've got one Bonfire Ascetic left. And if I was to use it right now, I'd probably... like, one Bonfire that I can use, anyway. I would probably go and use it and get an extra Soul Spear. Which might be the clever thing to do. Now, I suppose the other thing for using it down here is you can actually get yourself 2 extra Forest Lockstones and an extra Fragrant Branch. But you shouldn't need the Fragrant Branch, and Forest Lockstones are a bit questionable anyway. So, yeah, hopefully there's a big long discussion at the end of this about kind of, you know, piecing together some spells and stuff. Has at least been useful for some people. There are some other spells to consider as well for Bonfire Ascetics. We've still got Soul Greatsword to pick up, which is pretty cool spell in my opinion. So we'll probably have a look at that as well when it comes to like final loadout. Although I think again, kind of PvE, if we're talking like going around clearing enemies out and stuff, mostly you want the magic missile type thing anyway. The again, Soul Greatswords are much better for catching people off guard. So either way, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next, I believe, we need to go back towards the Shaded Wood. Shaded Wood. Where is it? Shaded Woods. And we need to go to the fork in the road. Because we should now be able to get past the door, if I remember rightly. So anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. Hopefully some of the stuff I've said has made sense. And I shall see you all again soon.